We apologize for that, but now after a long drought experienced in the country where thousands of livestock died of a drought, Taita Taveta County is set to receive $7.5 million to boost livestock production from Food and Agricultural Organization FAO, targeting groups as Hezron Kimari now reports from Voi. And communities living around Loisaba Conservancy in Laikipia North could not hide their joy as 21 eastern black rhinos were translocated to the conservancy, making the return of the animals for the first time in over 40 years. The exercise was conducted by the government conservation groups from various parks and conservancies to reduce congestion. Speaking during the official opening of the Conservancy, Tourism and Wildlife CS Alfred Mutua said the exercise was conducted with great caution after a scientific study, with the move expected to boost tourism in the area. Ken Gashohi with our report.
For 18 days, experts and officers from the Kenya Wildlife Service have been undertaking a rigorous exercise of translocating 21 eastern black rhinos from various parts of the country, including Lewa and Olpejeta conservancies and Nairobi National Park. Their new home now is at Loisaba Conservancy, Laikipia North, the country's 17th rhino sanctuary, which was on Tuesday officially opened by Tourism and Wildlife Cabinet Secretary Dr. Alfred Mutua.
Today we stand here proud that 21 rhinos have been moved here so that they can get a better life. As the Director General of KWS said, that these rhinos are very moody. When they are squeezed together, they decide not even to breed.
The exercise was conducted with great caution after a scientific study which satisfied the experts that the new habitat is viable for them, drawing lessons from the death of over 8 rhinos translocated from Nairobi to Tsavo National Park in 2018.
So the translocation was done from an expertise perspective. The way they are caught, the way they are transported, the way they are introduced into the new society. Most of them, I believe, they are all tagged, and so we are monitoring where they are. Since 2018, we've been unable to do it because we've been scared. If this succeeds, that means that we can do more and more and more, and that is good for the rhinos. That means they'll be able to produce at a faster rate.
Among those translocated to Loisaba are 11 females and 10 males. The oldest named Seiya, aged 24 years, and the youngest by the name Safia, aged 5 years.
That gives us a founder breeding population. We're very confident we'll hit breeding rates of in excess of 5% within 2 years. So that will mean that growth rate will start and continue stable, and we should hope to get better than 5%.
Until 1970s, Kenya was home to over 20,000 rhinos, a number which drastically dropped to below 400 by 1989 due to poaching. Loisaba was historically home to the eastern black rhinos before the last one was killed in the late 70s by poachers. Bringing back of the rhinos to Loisaba has been embraced by the local community, which has vowed to play an active role in their protection.
And we thank God because His conservation spirit is following us. We are proud because we have made sure that the rhinos are back in this landscape. Of course, we are doing this conservation for the future generations. Again, we are doing because it is a national heritage.
Data from the Kenya Wildlife Service indicating that conservation efforts have paid up, with the number of rhinos in the country increasing to nearly 2,000. Tourism and Wildlife CS Dr. Alfred Mutua saying that poaching remains the main risk for the rhinos, even as the government closes its doors for sport hunting in the country.
When you introduce sport hunting, people are hunting, they're getting into that culture where we were of ivory, of rhino horns, and if they don't get enough from the sport hunting, what will they do? They'll come for the ones that are alive. You'll start hearing that a Loisaba rhino is missing its horns, because now we've introduced that market into the world. So we are sending a message to the rest of our African brothers and sisters that, where we are right now, the idea, the issues of hunting, so that you can do it for sports is gone.
Ken Gashohe, KTN News.